if you couldn't tell, yes, I have gotten elevated. Not just elevated, elevated. So I figured, really only way to be closer to God and therefore closer to a good friend. This is my third beer, so pardon me for not including you in yonder first two. We'll say this would be beer 2 o'clock. Um, but still, I had one for Mike, and then I had one for my dad, and then sat there and stewing in my own misery for a while, and I says, "Nah, fuck it. That ain't right." So we're gonna sit here and we're gonna chillax and relax and what now. Have us ourselves a beer. Obviously a doge in our laps. Houdini says hi. Hey, this out of here. So, as I was says before, I decided to get elevated because mind you, this ain't mockingly. This is serious. Um, he's somewhere's out there, you know what? Up over there. Out there where it's bright. I hope he's having the time of his life. I hope he's happy and free. Honest to God, I hope he's happy and free. Everything he gave us, you know what I'm saying? I hope he's burning down a barn side somewheres, having the time of his life. Here's to you, Bellevue. No, you're right. Let's do it the dumbest way possible. For those of y'all that don't know, Mike was one of those few kind of folks who would sit there and he'd respond to certain people. Not everybody, mind you, I understand that and I get why. But he would respond to certain people and show them that kindness and that friendship and that generosity and that heartfelt, you know, hey, we can have a conversation and be genuine human fucking beings. And that's what's righteous. That's what's, honest to God, that's what the Old West was built on. Common courtesy, the ability to stand man to man. If you got a problem, all right, well, we're going to put our beers down. We're going to step out back or out front out there on the streetways wide. And we're going to handle it hand to hand, fisticuffs. And when we're done, we're going to pick whoever's up off the ground, walk them back inside and buy them another beer. Because that's how we handle shit. Not a situation of, oh, we're going to go and shoot it out like Hollywood wants you to believe. This is how Americans do things. You and I have an issue. All right. We're going to step out front real quick, or we're going to step out back real quick, where ain't nobody looking, ain't nobody's business. We're just going to handle our shit real quick, and you and I are going to figure this fucking shit out real quick. And once that's handled, we're going to walk back inside, and whoever lost, the winner's going to buy them a beer. You know why? Out of the respect that one has for the ability to stand up, take your licks like a man. That's what the Old West was built on. That's the real Old West. That ain't the fantasy that everybody wants to live on. The fantasy that everybody wants to live on is built off of Wild Bill Hickok. There's a reason why he's got the word wild in his name. You know, in the Old West, folks used to handle things man to man. Not to be sitting there doing things crazy like. You don't go shoot it out in the street, you handle it fisticuffs. And then you handle it later with a beer and a conversation. You become amicable. You find unity. Somewheres to stand on even ground. No matter how much you might dislike the other individual or whatnot, you find even ground to stand on. This is what America was built on. And this is why, you know, losing such an icon has struck me so. Because I consider yonder gentleman, though I personally have never met him man to man in my life, he treated me as a gentleman with what correspondence we did have. I know that's a stretch, and I accept it. That don't mean I don't feel it no less. And that don't mean that I didn't take it as personal when he had the wherewithal to turn around and just says hi. Be a gentleman. That means an absolute lot to me. So, dog, get that off my lap. Mike Bellevue, wherever you are, brother, I don't know. Like I said, that's why I was pointing towards the light over there. Not towards me. This ain't about me. I was pointing towards the light over there, and I says, he's somewheres out there. This one's for you, brother. This was my first one, but still. Once again, there again. Here's for you. Because you done right by us. A lot of other folks, they didn't, and they still don't. But Mike, he did right by everybody here on the YouTubes, and you can stand on that. Hell, you could take that to the bank and gain a loan by it. That's honest to God. That man you could stand by. So, you know, I'm sure folks ain't gonna like me too much. I'm drunk. I'm joking, of course. I'm not drunk. I'm minorly tipsy, pardon the beer. Minorly tipsy. But that's for good reason. I'm hurting a little bit, as should we all. At least as far as, you know, the gun community is concerned. And especially, you know, the old West and cap and ball community as far as YouTube's concerns. Lost a great man. So, you know, he's somewheres out there where the light is. And that's what I'm going to stand on. Oh, Mike, I'm happy for you, brother. wherever you went, whatever you're doing. This sure shit ain't about me. This is about Mike, mind you. Wherever you are, brother. You know, I do this because I was. I'll be honest with you. I was one of Mr. Bellevue's trolls, as it were. I say that jokingly, sort of. You know, I tried to spur thought for the man, always in friendly way, of course. I never ever sought to look for conflict. I wanted to make sure that that man was saw that at least for the very small side of it. I liked what he had to say, and I was glad for what he done. So here's to you, brother. Anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know, in case you did not or were not aware or you were not part of the group. I'll set this up here so that I can actually have what have you. Mr. Bellevue is dead and gone from this world. He is no longer with us. He's riding across that sky chasing the devil's herd. Yippee-yi-yay. Yippee-yi-yo. The only reason why you chase the devil's herd across the endless skies, well, that's because you're an angel. God bless you, old man. God bless you. I want to miss you, fucker. Help to make my day just a little bit brighter. Help take the boredom off. Help make me feel like everything wasn't so goddamn monotonous. Help make me think that, hell, at least somebody got it right. At least somebody knew how to put things right. And says things right. Never waver when it came down to write proper history. Adamantly put his foot down when it was right. I've seen that. One of those gentlemen that always extended to me a friendly hand. I've had the hand of friendship slapped away by many a man on the YouTubes, and I will not be the first to tell you that. Nor will I be the last. Mike Bellevue, duelist of the duelist den. That man never slapped away my hand of friendship. Not one time. Not one time. Cancer's a motherfucker. Was it the Deadpool says cancer is a shit fest that you take everybody you love and care about and you drag through it and you give them a front row seat for the hell that awaits. Well, he's right. Sorry I had to go through that, Mike. Nobody can say you weren't one tough bastard. By God or by thunder. And I mean it. You're tough. Man took on fucking pancreatic cancer. Looked it in the face and said, I ain't done yet. Kept on making videos for you and me. I can't think of no higher thought, no better calling than to keep on educating people because he saw a need. To keep on trying to be righteous, knowing that some people needed it. They asked for that happiness. They asked for that truth. Why? Such goodness, such righteousness was taken. Well, like the man said, he lived his life and he was happy about it. He's glad of what he done. I don't think anybody could be any more proud of themselves. And yet, they say only the good die young. Well, I want to say Mike Bellevue is one of those men that proves that there is always an exception to the rule. The good don't always die young. Sometimes they stick around and they make sure that there's some good left in this world. Because they stood for it. And they let you know. And they told you the truth. They tried to be righteous. And they stood on the best of what they knew. And gave you everything in their heart. And that, my friends, my brothers and sisters, my fellow Minutemen, my fellow Guardsmen, my fellow Americans. That is what Mike Bellevue was. And I would hope that that is what Mike Bellevue is and continues to be for all of us. Because that man did a lot for me. And I know it's a lot for some folks to admit, but to me, I put due where due is set. And Mike Bellevue did a lot for me. And I mean it. He did a lot for me. Didn't even intend to, neither. Didn't think he was doing it. Didn't have the intent to just go out of the woodwork and come up and says, "Hey, Blaine, I want to help you out." No. That man just, he did. Giving out information freely of his heart because he knew it was righteous. He did right. And I tell you now, I would fight Satan himself to make sure that man walks through the pearly gates. Because he fucking earned it. I see it. I don't know if y'all see it. I don't care if y'all see it. Shit. I see it. That's enough for me. He emulated exactly what my daddy taught me. How to love with your whole heart. Even when it hurts. Even when it ain't feeling right. Even when it feels like the person you love is misled. Pushing them to be a better person. Pushing them to be righteous. Pushing them to stand on facts and truth. To stand on life. To stand on the things that have been brought to us by the giants of old, so that we might actually see far. That is what Mike Bellevue has done. So if any of you motherfuckers has a problem with Mike Bellevue, motherfucker, we can step out in front or we can step out in back. And I don't give a ripe shit whether I'm sober, as a preacher on Sunday morning right at the sermon. You got a problem with Mike, you got a problem with me, and them's fighting words. And we will have our ought. Because that man did right by you even if you don't know it. Now, is I slightly emotional? Sure. You bet you. I don't give a shit. You know what? It is right and earnest and good that we should feel when one we love and one we care for is gone. lets us know that we still have good in our hearts. That we still have something to live for. We still have something to fight for. That man, Mike Bellevue, did a lot for me. And the videos that I make, the guardsmanom shoots and all that, that's that's really more of a tribute to folks like him and J Stone Cap and Ball and everything Black Powdre, and all the folks that have influenced me as far as what I do. That's what the guardsmanom shoots is all about. That's like, an acquiescence and an understanding that, hey, you guys, you pointed out to me, this is, what we're all supposed to do. I mean, yeah, I have my air guns, I have my fun stuff, my swords and whatnot. Okay, great. But the real foundation of this country is in our Black Powdre history, in our firearms. I accept that. I mean, hell, I'm just as American as any of y'all. I was born here. Doesn't matter if it was in fucking goddamn California or not. My grandma was from Arkansas. My dad was born in damn Caribou, Maine. My granddad was born in fucking Gulfport, Mississippi. I mean, there ain't no fucking more southern you can get than that, sore. And I don't give a shit what you says. So when it comes down to it, I'm as American as they come. I was born of this land, bred of this land, and I don't give a flying fuck what it comes down to. I am this land. So when I says this, I want you to understand where I was coming from. I respect a man who stands on business, on righteousness, on truth. And utmost above all, I love a man who stands on liberty. If we're going to be honest about things, Mike Bellevue is every bit of what I just described. So, y'all, you go find him, show him love, show Rob, his son, love, because Rob's got control of his channel now. And it's only right and proper that he does. I mean, inheritance being what it is, and general righteousness. Um, go show him some love. Because any more than that I can say, he's already done said it. I think that's all I got to say about that. Other than one thing, and that is to agree with my friend Forging Thought in the chat. If you're not following along, fuck cancer. That shit ain't right. We all take our chances, but there's one thing that just shouldn't happen, and that is mutations due to malformation of DNA. It just shouldn't fucking happen. Not with what we have nowadays. The cure for cancer's been around for 100 fucking years. But more so than that, it's been around for at least the last 25, as I've been watching with CRISPR. It shouldn't have fucking been a problem, but I digress. I'm gonna stop boo-hooing and bubbling and blubbering on, and I'm gonna let y'all go. I just wanted to let you know I found out that friend Dulistan has passed away, and I might not have been part of the Duelist Club formally. However, I was always there in spirit. My heart was always with him. I loved his videos. I loved how he handled himself. And I'm gonna miss old boy Mike. Anyways, that's all I got for y'all. Y'all fuck off now. This Guardsmanom134. I'm out, motherfuckers.